Hey, Justin Pate from the Wrapped Institute, and in this video, you're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at a very special production week at the Wrapped Institute, where we're going super deep on that Cybertruck right back there. Really cool car, super hot for wrapping right now, so we are going to give tons of tips and tricks on how to wrap, 1, with commercial, 2, with color change, PPF, and tint. So everything you need to know about wrapping a Cybertruck, we are covering this week. So you're going to see behind the scenes of how we produce all the videos for the Wrapped Institute, but also for our special manufacturers that we're doing these videos for, which is 1, LX Houses, their new Visual commercial print film. Number 2, we're doing a color change video shoot with Cheetah Wrap and their window tint, and we even have special guests. So this is, again, behind the scenes look at this very special week on the Wrapped Institute. Hope you enjoy.
To prep any vehicle, we use our 8-step cleaning protocol. This is a universal cleaning system for commercial, color change, or PPF installs. The first step is to remove the hardware, and on Cybertrucks, it's very easy. Fender moldings, window moldings, and mirrors come out lickety-split. For cleaning, the owner of the Cybertruck took it to a car wash the day before. For this, he gets a TWI rock on hand. This means the following 7 steps were a breeze: cleaning, clay bar, degrease, putting Triple S on the body lines, and then doing a final focus degrease and protocol stickers. Since this is a commercial wrap, the #1 priority is alignment of the graphics. For this design, it means making the driver and passenger sides the same height and exact position, left to right. Also, the hood has to be centered and straight. To hold the panels in position, magnets are an essential tool. Yet, one of the biggest things that stood out right away was that normal magnets weren't going to stick strong enough. This is due to the fact that the stainless steel of the Cybertruck is only 1/8 of an inch thick. So normal magnets couldn't hold big panels, especially for the driver's side and passenger side, in place properly. Yet luckily, we had the TWI wrap magnets, which, to my pleasant surprise, were strong enough. Now, since the Cybertruck doesn't have any curves, the name of the game for workflow is relief cuts. Well-placed relief cuts help relax the film around raised objects quickly and easily, and a good example of this came on the front and back fenders. And the main takeaway for this commercial wrap was cutting away the excess film. Since the edges are squared off, cutting away the excess film with a perpendicular angle could mean the film might peel on those edges over time. So, to ensure the film laid super flush to the edge, I modified the cut. I kept the blade running alongside the edge of the section being wrapped and angle it inwards. This is what we call at the Wrapped Institute a beveled in cut. This ensures that the material lays super flush to the surface, so it holds up very well for the long term. The key is clicking the blades and keeping the blade extended from the knife pretty short.
So this is the end of day 1, and I'm going to say one thing we normally say and one thing we usually don't say, and that is, that's a wrap. And number 2 is, we're ahead of schedule. How cool was that? This wrap went much faster than planned. And why is that? Well, with commercial install, we always try to say in the Wrapped Institute, find that perfect balance between good design, good production, good material, and of course, good install. And that recipe we used on this one, it actually worked even better than we thought. So Wrapstock did the design and they incorporated the color of the car, in this case gray, into the print. So that allowed me on the edges, instead of wrapping around the edges, I cold cut them, but you have to have really good technique for that. So definitely check out those videos on the Wrapped Institute. Then in terms of production right now, We Print Wraps did the tiling and the printing for this, and they did a very good job. So that helped lower my install time as well. And then in terms of material, this was LX Houses Visual, and I wrapped this solo. And keep in mind that I started at 12:30 and we finished filming around 5. So 4.5 hours total for wrapping while filming, and that's mainly because of the material plus that good design, good production. So that sweet spot and those good techniques that I did in the videos really helped streamline this install. And why I like that right now, of course, is, well, with Wrapped Institute, because we're ahead in production, that means tomorrow, instead of doing the promo videos at the end of the day, wow, we can do them in the morning, and we actually can do more things than planned. So we got some 4-wheelers planned, we got some drones planned, which is really nice. And that means that we can start on the color change wrap instead of day 3, we can start that tomorrow. And I'm really curious how the color change wraps go, because now instead of cold cutting the edges, we're gonna have to wrap around the edges, and then we're gonna add PPF, we're gonna add tin on top. But that's one of the things we love at the Wrapped Institute is you take that formula and sometimes you get surprised, and if you're doing it in the wrap shop or for a solo installer, that means more money for you. And that's what, again, what we try to teach on the Wrapped Institute is teach you how to wrap it like a pro. So hopefully you enjoyed this day 1 of the wrap on this Cybertruck. Curious how day 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 go. Cool.
The primary focus for day 2 is getting really sexy shots for the LX Houses promo video. The outside shots are always interesting as there's so many variables to make it exciting to adjust to, like weather, location, and of course, people.
Do you know where you're going, Justin?
The first shots were driving shots, which, to save time, we always integrate going to the set location for the outdoor shots.
How's it going now just because we're going fast?
So we filmed while driving along the beautiful tree-lined streets in Ackworth, Georgia, to a beautiful parking lot at Galt's Ferry Day Use. This is right next to the huge lake in this area that people use for boating, swimming, and was really cool, filming the TV show Ozark, one of my favorite shows. Here, we get a hero shot of the wrapped truck in that parking lot, with Sergey, our cameraman, riding a skateboard to get that extra smooth shot you see in the promo. Then, as we do with most every shoot, we thought, you know what? This actually might not be enough to take the video over the top. What else can we film? So we started putting the pieces together. LX House's material, their Visuon, is very durable because of the PU lamination on top. This means it can handle all sorts of conditions like rain, snow, and even mud. And the Cybertruck is an off-road vehicle, so it can go on dirt roads. This combination clearly equaled Red Georgia play. So we called Jim Miller, owner of the wrap shop, and asked if he knew of a place to take the Cybertruck off-road that was, of course, legal and would also avoid us getting shot. He suggested a tractor dealership that was nearby. So we headed over, and luckily a lovely lady named Linda at Yanmar Evo Storage gave us permission to use the testing area. And that is a good stroke of luck, so big thank you to Linda. Now the big question was, who was going to get to drive the Cybertruck for this shoot? We did rock, paper, scissors, and of course Marcos, because he's super cool, won the bet. So he poured up in the Cybertruck while Sergey did his best not to get run over and got some amazing shots. After getting these special promo shots, we headed back to Miller Decals, and Sergey said we needed to get one more final shot. Obviously though, the Cybertruck got super dirty, which normally would be a problem. Luckily, we wiped the whole wrap down with Triple S beforehand, so the dirt just fell off the truck clean and simple. After the final shots outside Miller Decals, we had a final stroke of luck with this particular shoot because the guys at Miller Decals just got done wrapping another Cybertruck because they're super popular, and they wrapped it in a stunning red gloss. So we lined the two cars up, and of course the red of the color change wrap matched the design of our wrap perfectly, so it was a big win-win. Now with the final shot, that meant a quick removal of the commercial wrap using a combination of steam, ire heaters, and heat guns just to see how easy it came off the stainless steel. And we all got all the tools in order and the car placed in position for day 3.
And good morning. It is day 3 of our behind the scenes at this very special shoot at Miller Decals in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're shifting gears a little bit today. Yesterday we finished up the full print on the Cybertruck, and today we're doing what we call TWI Live, where we have a special guest, and we're doing almost like a mini workshop today from start to finish, which I'm very excited about because I love to teach. And then tomorrow and then Friday we're going to be wrapping the Cybertruck with a satin black film for cheetah wraps, doing some tinting, and we'll be doing some extra special stuff on this Audi as well. So full learning moments the next 3 days. So let's get to it.
And to begin day 3, we start with something very special that we call a TWI Live Never Stop Learning Workshop. The first one we did was with Paradox back in November at the old Miller Decals shop, and this time we're doing it at the new shop with Ava Armato, who is based in Florida. She works with her parents in their wrap shop and has been wrapping for a couple of years, yet she's been mainly focused on window tint, which she's certified in, and now she wants to learn the art of color change. We interviewed her back at ISA in April, she passed with flying colors, and here we are. To begin, I give Ava a workshop on the Audi that focuses on a wide range of basic techniques. She has some experience already, like I mentioned, but this is now about raising her game in terms of cutting, finishing, and product knowledge. She is a super fast learner and asks a lot of questions, which I love. This helps me dial in quickly and get her up to the techniques and knowledge that can translate into her becoming a pro and nailing it when it comes to the Cybertruck. So after lunch, we dive straight into the Cybertruck. There's no need to really prep it in terms of taking off the hardware or doing a deep clean, since this is already done in the previous wrap. The main differences now, though, are cutting the panels of the black mat from cheetah wrap into size and applying adhesive promoter behind the edges. The reason for this are because we are now doing a color change wrap. This means we wrap each section at a time instead of one giant full panel, the say for the driver or passenger side, and since the surface energy on the side of our truck is low, especially behind those edges, adding adhesive promoter helps ensure long-term hold. Now for this wrap, the plan is to let Ava install one side and make this into a learning live workshop. And then the other half will be me wrapping and getting shots for the promo video and the TWI library. Now the biggest takeaways in wrapping the Cybertruck with a color change film as opposed to commercial is wrapping around those edges and particularly the corners. Since the edges have 90-degree angles on the top and back side, the key is to get the film to form around these super tight. If not super tight, exactly top to bottom or left to right, the film will pop up or wrinkle over time. This means working in stages to get them around perfectly, and using an application glove are essential. Now on day 3, we got quite a bit done, and now, day 4, in the morning, we're going to focus on finishing the wrap and then adding 3 bonus features. Window tint, PPF on window molding, and a ceramic coating on top of the fresh wrap. Now window tint is what Ava is certified in, so she focused on that, while I created handmade PPF templates for the area just above the doors. This gets a lot of wear and tear, and if you don't put PPF on top of these, they get scratched super easy. And then the final step for install was putting on that ceramic coating. Now if you don't know, matte black wraps are notoriously hard to maintain for the customer. Adding a good ceramic coating helps a lot, yet applying a ceramic coating on black matte wrap, it can be very tricky. The reason is the matte black finish absorbs a lot of product, super thirsty, plus most ceramic coatings tend to dry up super quick on the wrap. And if it dries before it can be evenly polished on the panel, it leaves stains and has to be redone. No good. This means choosing the right ceramic coating and having the right towels and workflow is absolutely key. In this case, we use Diamond Wrap PPF and vinyl from Diamond Protect, plus polishing towels from the Rad Company. I showed Ava how to do one panel in the right protocol, and of course she picked it up super quick, and then she helped me coat the entire Cybertruck. And since this coating doesn't need to outgas at all, which is amazing, this meant we can go straight to promo shots for cheetah wrap. Now Sergey was inspired and scouted a very cool abandoned gas station about 10 miles away from Miller Decals. We loved this idea that he had, as it worked on many levels. Cool shots, plus the idea of electric vehicles making gas stations obsolete, and the gas station clearly obsolete, worked really well. So we mounted the cameras to the cars and got driving shots all the way to this gas station. Once there, Sergey got all the shots he needed, and that, as we love to say at the Wrap Institute, was a wrap. We packed up the gear and headed back to Miller Decals. And the final bits in Miller Decals were, of course, to wipe down the Cybertruck with SSS to get it customer ready, and of course vacuum the inside. A good tip for y'all is to always leave the wrapped car in a better condition than when it was dropped off, and in this case meant vacuuming the inside and wiping it down with SSS to give it that extra bling. Then after the customer picked up the car and they were super happy with it, said goodbye to Ava over a very nice dinner. And of course we loved Ava because she had an absolute amazing never stop learning attitude, and that's always super special. As we wrap up this overview of a very special Cybertruck week at Wrap Institute, you can see that it was super busy with filming, wrapping, and of course teaching. With all our years of experience plus a talented crew, all these puzzle pieces fit seamlessly together, so the days, as you can see, were filled with smiles, top professional quality installations, and beautiful footage that makes both our clients, LX Houses and Cheetah Wrap, super happy, plus the members of our library super happy because they got a ton of videos out of this shoot, around 20. So if you want to check out these super in-depth professional videos, definitely go to the Wrap Institute and get a membership today, because this is what makes us tick at the Wrap Institute, providing high-quality video shoots that make our clients happy, like LX Houses and Cheetah Wraps, but as well as our members, and that's the biggest one. So I hope you appreciated this overview of the Cybertruck series for the Wrap Institute. Thanks for watching. Justin Payton.